Good morning, and today I'd like to share with you probably a slightly different topic. We've just gone through the school holiday period, and I've got two twin boys that are 9, and the issue obviously is how do you keep them occupied and busy during that period, particularly when you know that if they've got a spare moment, they'll be straight onto their iPad. Sometimes it's good stuff. When I say good stuff from an oldies perspective, it's good stuff. Like one of my sons loves learning about chess and looks at copious quantities of chess videos that are on YouTube, which is good. But even then, you probably want a bit of balance. So what I set as an objective for this school holidays for my kids was they do Kumon, which is probably they spend about 20 minutes a day on that, which is they're doing the maths course in that. They were doing the English, now they're doing the maths. And they're doing some revision of another thing that they were doing, which was an offshore training program. So that's their intellectual stimulus, if you like, from a learning perspective, so their brains are keeping agile and active. The other side of it is I've said to them they've got to do 2 half-hour blocks of reading because I want them to up their reading because they're not great readers, unfortunately. Didn't take after their dad like that. I used to love reading when I was a kid. So I want them to up their reading. So we're doing a bit of reading, and the last thing they're doing is, not the last thing, the second last thing they're doing is their typing program, because I want them to become better typists. I know probably in 10 years' time, no one will touch a keyboard, but anyway, let's just say for now, I'd like them to be able to type because I think it'll be quicker and better for them during school when they're using their MacBooks, etc. But the last thing I've actually got them doing is what I've called an injury minimization exercise schedule. So they're both soccer players and they love playing their soccer. So I said, yes, you can do the running training and all that sort of thing and the skills training, but the other side is actually getting your body stronger and better. So I always refer back to AFL footballers and what they do, because I think that's it's a great thing in the media where you can talk about these things and say, look at so-and-so. I think Chris Judd was the first one I remember who was doing core strengthening exercises to get rid of his osteopubis. I think I've got the pronunciation right. Problem in his groin. And so we're doing core strength exercises, some push-ups, some pull-ups and things like that. Now, it's a bit of fun, but it's also just getting them focused on the fact that they've got to start looking after their body, what they put in their body, so the food they put in, so they're putting in the right food, and also that they're doing the right core strengthening exercises. And so this school holidays it's kind of mapped out pretty well. They still play a hell of a lot of time on their iPad, so they're not missing out on iPad time, I have to say. But it's broken up by these other things that they have to do. So I kind of feel, hopefully, as a parent, I'm hoping I've got some sort of balance there in getting this right. So, cross fingers. There they are, cross fingers. I think they've enjoyed it so far, and we keep talking about the benefits of building a better life and building a better person and building a stronger person internally as well. And this is all part of them. I think just teaching them about life skills. We don't want them to have to get to 18 and say, hey, now you're an adult, now you've got to start learning these things. If you start educating them early, then hopefully they'll learn these lessons for later on. Anyway, that's it for now. Talk later. Cheers, bye.